Good morning. Okay, today is Friday. Normally we'd do a starter roof on a Monday, but we're on a Friday because next week we've got a big storm coming, and it's going to be in for the week. So we've just pulled off a job, and we're going to get this watertight today. We have a Victorian in Bolton, and this is going to be a reinforcement. I think it's got 2 V-looks. I'm not sure about external soffit lights, I'll let you know about that. But they are going to have all the inside plastered, so the walls and the dwarf walls, etc. We've actually done one on this estate maybe about 8 years ago, something like that. I think about 3-4 doors down. So let me just spin you around, show you the conservatory. Young Lewis is here. He's ready, eager. We're just going to sheet up the grass because the grass is quite close to the conservatory. We've got a lovely view. There's some deers in there this morning. Right, let me take you around the conservatory. So Victorian being corners here are just cut off. If it was an Edwardian, that would be square. This is wood grain, and look at the size of those doors. Way outside of manufacturers' tolerance doors. They're so big, so I'm guessing they don't open and close very well. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, I thought as much. You can see because the doors are so wide, they don't close very well at all. But we can have a look at that. And if you see, if this was to be open, it's the reason why it's outside, maximum tolerance is because if both these doors are open, it's over 2 meters. So it's just too much. There's no support here, is there? So not ideal. But on the inside, as you can see, pretty typical with these conservatories. Brick on the wall here, dwarf walls. So they've upgraded, and we're going to be doing dot and dab plasterboard and plaster on these walls, back wall. I'm not sure if they're having this open plan or not. I think they may be, which I can't spin the camera in, which is here. I think we may be taking those doors out and having it open plan. What else is there? Right, okay. So standard with all these polycarbonates, freezing cold in winter, too hot in summer, and when it rains you get this. You can't hear the TV and all that sort of stuff, so you won't get that when we do the roof. Not only is it insulated, but it's you get good thermal performance and acoustic properties as well. Light's going to go. If we had £1 for every one of these that we took down, we'd be doing all right. And we're going to change that for internal downlights on the inside. We're going to have a look at the window boards, because by the time we put the dot and dab on under here, we don't have much of an overhang, so we may end up changing these because that doesn't give us much of a dab on there. Sometimes as well, not always, when you plasterboard in these walls and bringing them out, sometimes you need to just change your screws and your sockets for some longer screws so they can reach back past the plasterboard. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll be giving all the windows a bit of a clean once we've finished, and touching up wherever we need to. Right, so first things first, we're going to get set up, get everything sheeted up, all the external sheets, internal sheets, hardboard down and Proplex. Then we're going to start taking the gutter off, taking the polycarbonate out, and I'll show you the process of a reinforcement from start to finish. So let's get cracking. What have you realised?
Just realised we might need an extension lead.
I've got one in my car.
Have you got it on the
Yeah, we left it on the other job. Yeah, I've got one. Yeah, don't worry, I'll look after you.
On the other side. John always sorts it. He's the problem solver.
Don't be bigging me up on TV.
He's the problem solver.
Tell me how it is. Hardboard's down, Proplex is going in.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Window boards are all sheeted up. Stop and stop. It's polycarbonate, isn't it?
What, how thin it is?
So 18mm polycarbonate, that's all the protection you're getting from winter, from summer. It's
just crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Compared to what we'll be putting in, yeah?
Come on, Lewis, come through, sunshine. Strong as an ox. Your balls. Can't keep bleeping stuff out on YouTube, Lewis. Can't keep bleeping your filthy mouth on YouTube. Balls.
It could be worse.
No, the worst Lewis swear word will be as bloody. He's been brought up right. Right, let me just let you know what we're doing. So we took out all the polycarbonate, all the rafter caps, etc., and what it exposes an aluminium subframe. So we do 3 types of roof in this company. We do a full timber replacement, full aluminium replacement, but we also offer what we call a reinforcement. Providing you have enough strength in your existing aluminium roof and you have enough pitch, and the spaces between the rafters are no greater than, say, 900, 950, we can potentially work with it. So what that means is it's a little bit cheaper than a full timber replacement or full alloy replacement because you're using as much material if you meet the 2 criteria. So I'm going to show you how we can reinforce this, what we use, the products that we use, which is going to be 4x2. And this customer has gone for 2 V-looks either side, so even though the rafters are not in exactly the same place that we would like them if we was to build it ourselves out of timber, we're going to move them and position the V-looks exactly where we want them. So I'll show you how we're going to do that. That's the next step. Lewis is bringing in the materials now, the 4x2. Everything's going to be cut in nice and tight, and then that allows us to put the rigid insulation in between the rafters. It just saves this being taken off, put it in the bin or going into landfill. It can actually be used, and we can beef it up and reinforce it. So that's what we'll be doing. I'll show you that next.
Yes, let's do this.
Okay, so this is the 4x2 going on. Roof's off, and it's just coming up to 9:30. Like usual, we don't take for granted that the previous conservatory has been fitted correctly. Most of the time it's not. As I said, you've seen the size of these doors, which are far outside manufacturer's maximum tolerance. And this roof, the size of this roof, it's got 2 fixings in. Let me just show you. There's one there, which is actually coming out. Yeah. And one more at the top there. So, 2 fixings tying the roof back to the house. So once we get our timber on, we're going to put some additional fixings back in and tie it all in. We're just making sure all our rafters are touching. We've got a bevel cut, we've got a plumb cut on them, and all the roof is nice and tight and won't go anywhere. And by the time we finish, we'll be 5 times stronger than it was before we came. All right, I'll get all the timber on and I'll show you where we're up to next. Right, okay, as I explained, the customer's opted for external soffit lights. I've put a couple on, but I'm going to show you how we do them. So just show that for me. This is the basically the external pellet, if you like. And we need to basically plumb these up in a minute, which we'll do when I put all these on. You see all these joints here. When you get a Victorian, I've showed you this before on a previous video when we were manufacturing. Edwardian's 90 degrees, so half of that's going to be 45. Because we've got 2 corners here, it's 45 divided by 2, which is 22.5. So this is a 22.5 cut, so is this. What I'm doing is I'm taking these measurements, internal to internal, and that's how I'm getting my cut. So let me just run them on through. Come with me. Right, so we've got this one to put on. So what we do is we take our internal measurement, which is corner to corner, is 963. So 963, cover 3 short. And fine, can you see how many chops are here, Lewis? Just show the users. You have 22.5, yeah, and if you spin it this way, we have 22.5, yeah? So we measure 963, internal to internal, which is here to here. Can I look at this, Lewis? On this side for you, so you can see. Internal to internal. Can I look at this, Lewis, over here? This side, mate?
Oh yeah.
Can't get the staff. Yeah, 963.
What's that? Can't get what?
The staff.
Can't get the stuff.
What we're going to do is we're going to pre-drill them and fix them through with some concrete fixings into the. Hello, Lewis. You're as bad as Chris with that camera.
No, it's just that it's on the bloody stick mode thing.
Bloody again, you said bloody again. I'll be bleeping you out again. Right, we're just going to stitch with some 90mm smooths and then we're going to put some final fittings in, but this is just temporary for the moment. Come and check your coat. Make sure she's okay. Is she okay, Lewis?
Yeah, she is.
Are you alright with that?
Yep.
Okay, if you are, that's all that matters. Fire in. And we're just going to get some temporary fixings on an angle, like that. We're not going to fix in the middle, because that's where we're going to be boring our hole for our external light. So I'm conscious of that. And I've stitched some, feel that. It's only temporary fix, that. But we're going to get some more fixings in as well. And it's only going to hold a plastic trim, which weighs nothing. So we've got one more to put in, and that's all the kind of external ring beam done. Alright, next job is that we're going to plumb up our rafters here from there, and we'll show you how to do that in a second. Alright. Yeah, that's better.
Additional fixings in.
Yeah, I pre-drilled them all on, yeah. It's putting some 150 concretes in. That's more like it, son. Now she's fixed. Hey! Very good. Okay, we just stopped for dinner and we've managed to reinforce all the roof. Reese is just dropping in the vault now, but let me just spin you around and show you where we're up to and what we've done. So as you know, external pelmet ring beams are on there. We've dropped in some trimmers. Just any place where the hips, the span, is greater than 600, which this obviously is, just to carry our board. We've dropped them in all the way around. Reese has just popped in the vault collar ties, whichever you want to call them, but what they do is they just connect the left-hand spars to the right-hand spars, and then because obviously we fixed it back to the house, it ties everything together, and it stops the roof from spreading, basically, like that. So any under wind, snow load, all that sort of stuff, it just significantly increases the strength of the roof. So we've made some spars up here, so we can put the V-Lux exactly where we want to, in the centre, rather than being restricted by the previous design of the rafters. And they'll give you a little walk round, and you can see the difference in strength compared to what it was before. So when people are talking about reinforcement conservatory roofs, you will get some companies out there that say, oh, you can't reinforce a roof, it has to be, you know, fully replaced. It doesn't. In most cases it can. Again, providing you've got enough pitch and you've got enough strength, it can be reinforced. I think what most companies out there want to do is just upsell you a new roof. We fit all roofs, we fit full aluminium replacements, full timber replacements, but to be honest, it's not always needed. So for example, this is built out of 4x2 rafters either side. So you've got two 4x2s, that's 8x4, plus the aluminium rafter in there, which is holding both of them up as well and increasing the strength. It's more than enough for a lightweight plastic slate tiles, and we give a 10 years comprehensive company warranty on it as well. As I said before, some of these companies try to upsell and try and use scare tactics to say that the roof won't take and it'll spread and all the rest of it. Nonsense. But a reinforcement is not to be confused with a cap over. So when you do your research, there's some companies out there, very bad companies, will just throw a sheet of plywood over the top of your roof with your polycarbonate in place and tile it. That is not what you should be doing. All that's doing is adding weight and no strength. So to make sure you put strength in the roof, you have to take the polycarbonate or the glass out and increase the strength laterally rather than just adding weight on top. So what we're going to do now is we're going to drop some stops on the end here so that we can throw the boards on, stop them from sliding down. We're going to get it all OSB'd all the way around. We're going to tape all our joints with duct tape, and then we're going to apply a waterproof membrane. So I'll show you what that looks like when we get to that point. Okay, as promised, we've just got it membrane now. Just jumped down and we're going to be leaving. It's just gone 4:30. Let me spin you around and show you what we're up to. So day one, as always, make sure that you're weatherproof and watertight. All the membranes on, and they're going to be protected for tonight and for the weekend. And the lads might pop back tomorrow on a Saturday and just throw the Velux in. Get a bit of a head start for next week. So that's us. Have a nice weekend, and next time you see us, it'll be either tomorrow or Monday. So see you then. Right, good morning. Just coming inspecting the job in Bolton, which started on Friday. It's now Tuesday, so this is the morning of the third day. Let me just spin you around and give you a quick look at the job so far. Just going to catch up with the lads. Morning, Lewis. You all right?
Yeah.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Right, okay, looking good. So Velux are in. Turn that radio down for us, please. So Velux are in. Raw battened. Left Velux in. Okay. We just need to get the first fix electrics in, don't we? Ready for Pete. Okay. Let's. Oh, and these doors are coming out as well, aren't they?
Yes.
So we'll let Pete board the ceiling first, and then avoid any dust for the doors, and then we'll probably video taking them out and show how that's done. All right. Right. So the next step for us is going to be the roof line. Pete's on his way now, so he'll probably start boarding the inside. It's a bit fresh now with the hottest day of the year is gone now, isn't it? So it's getting a little bit fresh. Obviously, we're all membrane and watertight. So the next step for us is going to put the soffit on. This customer's opted for the very popular external soffit lights, so we're going to get all the soffit on, pre-drill all the lights, get them in, fascia, overhead fascia vents, east protector, fascia corners, gutter brackets, all that sort of good stuff, and then it's going to be ready for young Lewis to get tiling. He's chomping at the bit. Once we've got rid of all the dust and cut all the boards for the ceiling, then we'll take the doors out just to avoid any dust and debris getting into that adjacent room. So let's show you that process. The delivery's arrived. So we've got the fascia, soffit and the gutter. We've matched up to the house, and these are the overhead fascia vents and the east protectors. So let's pop them on. Right, okay, we showed you this on a previous job. I'm going to show you again. Just repetition is going to be the mother of skill. So we're doing a different type of ring beam on here. We've done a 4x2 ring beam. So normally we'd obviously create our cutout for our lights, but we're going to drill these. So same again, we can't just find the centre of our 4x2 because we've got this overlip. You see on the lip, the overhang on the fascia. Yeah? So pop your fascia on. Yeah. So you know where your fascia is going to be. Draw a line there, Lewis, because you're not going to us finding our centre there, is there, of our timber. So let's say, for example, that would be our centre. By the time we put the fascia on, it's not our centre, is it? So we measure from here, not to here, we measure from here to the window, yeah? So from there to there, find our centre, it's going to be about there, but I'll measure it. We're going to drill out in about 35mm spade bit, and then we're going to cut out the soffit just to accommodate the external soffit light, yeah? So we'll get that done, and we'll show you us drawing it out. Okay, so as explained, 32mm bit. I'm just pre-drilling some holes in the timber to accommodate our soffit lights, yeah. I've done this one, done that one. I'm halfway through this one, so I'll just show you what we're doing. I'm blowing, trying to keep the sawdust off my face. You're wondering what I'm blowing for. There you go. We have got a blower, but
I've got Sir, do you want me to use the
not as good
blower?
as me. Okay, that was good. I'm going to do them all. That's 1, 2, 3. There's 10 on here. I'm going to make my way around, and then I'll show you how to put the soffit on. Okay. Okay. Let's go. We good?
Yep. Beautiful.
And in she pops.
Right, just show them the door, please, Lewis. Just step back. Customers opted to have this open plan, so 80% of customers are going for that really. Rather than having the conservatory at the back of the house, taking the doors out, the conservatory just becomes the house then. So what's involved with that is removing these doors, having this this party wall, and also returning the reveals. I've just lifted one door off, and I've left this one so I can show you. Let me just take these catches off. Just open it up fully and just lift off like that. I'll put that there for a second. So, we'll smooth that a bit further. Right, what we've done on the inside, Lewis, just come around here, let me show you this. It's really important, anytime you're taking your doors out, you score your reveal, yeah, so you're not popping all plaster. Luckily we've got beat the plaster here, so it doesn't matter if any plaster's popped, because this lad will sort it. But if he's not here, you want your trims a good score. Yeah. Okay. Same on the outside as well. It shouldn't take that long, so you can do it without any edits. You like no edits, don't you, Lewis?
Yeah,
In what?
of course I do. Well, yeah, again, I'm not the one who edits it.
Okay. And this stuff. What was your favourite bit then, Pete? The 9/11?
Now, good, yeah.
That was my favourite bit.
They get upstairs building.
Yeah, we did that, right? Did you do any of the front towers?
No, we didn't do that, but
Yeah.
that's a little bit it.
Yeah, did you do the helicopter?
Yeah, did that.
Did you do the helicopter?
Yeah.
Very good.
Did Hudson River, right there.
I think we paid too much, don't we?
I've got to say though, you might want to add some context. But you said I was going to say you might want to add some context when you do. What's your favourite bit?
Talking about Pete in New York. That's about good New York, eh?
Cheap.
No, I took after 5 days. I don't know if I'd go again though. I enjoyed it. I don't know if I'd go again.
I said that.
Who
You
said
said that. We've done it now.
Yeah.
I don't think we've go back.
Right. So, just one of them you get off bucket list, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to show you. I like to get this door out and I'm having a conversation as well.
That's how skilled he is.
Put a clock on, show me there, see how long it takes me.
This is time. It's been you've been going since this time though, so it is technically.
Right, okay, so these have got some screw cover caps on. Take your caps off. They would have just sealed them on. Here as well. I've done that one. Here. 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 They also got to fix it, we've done two. Just unscrew that. So, these are called Fascia fixings, yeah. Plug. The two go, put them in a plug. So what we're going to do, Lewis, once we've unscrewed them, we've got to break that Fascia fixing. Okay. You'd rather come out in one, or you can break the welds. Once I've got this set up, I'll cut them with the rip saw, a bit quicker. That's one. Then we're here. Two. Next one's there. Okay, we notice this there. One. Two. And the bottom. Three. Might be a couple of screws at the bottom. Here there is. Just one. Okay, just one. Right, with this, you're going to have to break the welds. That comes in one. Just coming in one. What have we got? Couple in the head? Yeah, couple in the head. So let's get rid of it. So again, just get rid of your fissures. And there she goes. Stop. Okay, got a bit windy here. It's coming up to 5. No, late one, I got in at 9:30 last night. That's what's needed. Fascia soffits, gutters going on. Obviously the external soffit lights, which we explained earlier to you. We took the doors out, the French doors, so Pete can start dabbing the walls, so we can put a mix on tomorrow. And then the lads have already ground out the lead, so tomorrow they're going to be getting ready to tiling, so Lewis will start tiling in the morning. And then who knows, maybe a day and a half maybe for a clean down. That'll be another one done. So we'll show you that tomorrow. Okay, let's give you a little update on where we're up to. Where are you going? Come back. This camera's playing up. Right, okay, a little bit of a big job breaking out today. We've got one vehicle. Hope the neighbours don't mind. 2, 3, and 4. Try and get this job done for the customer. Weather's a bit against us, but we'll get there. I'll spin you around in a second, and I'll show you where the lads are up to. Let's get some footage of Pay doing his ting. Let's have a look. Very nice. So roof's on, just the little walls to do. That's the opening where the doors were. That's all open plan now. Right, let's have a look at the boys tiling. 2 tilers today.
Doing it.
Hey?
Is that not normal, is it?
No. Got the big dog on.
I'm only a beginner.
Yeah, you shouldn't be.
You taught me.
You taught me.
You made me the man I am.
So you'll be done today then, will you? With 2 of you?
This side today, definitely.
You get this side done. It all needs to be done. I'll come here and crack whip. Right, I better go on to the next jobs. Looking good. Yep.
Does she fit?
Yes, she does.
Ooh, looks good to me, Lewis. That's for the outside soffit lights, I'll show you in a moment. That's for the centre light, and there's our soffit lights. All on.
Right, okay, so the customer's just asking a popular question really, is what you use to clean wood grain or rosewood or anything like that. You can't use a solvent cleaner, it starts to strip some of the foil. You can use glass cleaner, or the best one is WD-40, believe it or not. So spray it on the rag, not on the window or the glass, because it go all over the glass and you just end up smearing oil like everywhere. But if you take a look here, Chris, at the difference, and then just put a bit of WD-40 on it, see it starts to give it a little bit of a shine. And it brings it up really nice. Yeah. So I'll show you over here, show you on a window board for example. I'll set these keys away. If you look at that window board now, versus, you can spray it on the window board here as long as you're nowhere near the glass. And you can press that if you want to come down. I don't know what you're doing there. There you go. Right, watch. Do you see the difference?
Wow.
You like that, don't you? Should be one of them telesales.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
So you can see the difference. You might need to have just a zoom in there compared to something like this over here.
You just need to clean it all, John.
Yeah, might as well do it all now. I can see what you've done here. Show me again if you don't mind. Right, I'll get them all done. Can you see that there, Chris? I've got Chrissy, terrible cameraman here. Yeah. Over there. That's good. Okay. We can do all your windows as well, Elizabeth, so just microfiber cloth.
Yeah.
And what it does is as well, it doesn't make it greasy, it just puts a little bit of a shine on it.
Yeah,
And it stops any dust and all that sort of stuff.
So how did you discover that?
Do you know, funny enough, I don't mind telling you this on camera, it was in a toilet in Chester, in Kelsall. And in the toilet, in the urinals, there was a picture of a frame. And it had WD-40 back from the 1900s or when it was invented, like really early.
Yeah.
And all the things it said it could do. And one of them was cleaning. So I tried it and it's fantastic. Doesn't make it greasy. That's all, it's dry.
Yeah.
It's a lovely shine, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. Top tip.
Do you need the rest of the house doing?
Of course, yeah. Carry on. Keep going.
Carry
Keep busy.
Carry on as you were.
I went to weekends, you know.
Right, okay, let me just show you around Fascia's soffits, gutters, Lewis. Would you mind just popping in and putting the external soffit lights on for me, please? We've done new lead work, as you can see up there. So it had the soakers in. New lead work, got Velux, ridge tiles, Fascia soffits, gutters. I'll just give you a little walk around. And let me just show you all the lights. Really popular. Right, that was a Victorian. It was a Victorian reinforcement. It had two V-Lux left and right, and it had some external soffit lights as well. This customer, we removed the internal doors, and we made good to the plaster reveals, open plan option, and we also plastered his back wall and his dwarf wall as well. That's pretty much it for this job. The weather was kind to us, it wasn't too bad, and as always, if you'd like a quotation on your conservatory roof, give us a call on 07731 001 739. Take care.
Coming back to me, my heart is hung up on what used to be.
There we go, I'll be able to take a thumbnail from there. Excellent, let's get on to the next one.